What's up, everybody? It's Eddie 1000, Dury L 1000. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you are here with me. And this is December 30th, 2024. And boy, this is just going to be a recap of 2024. Oh my goodness. What a year. What a motherfucking year. All right, so what a year to be alive. So let's begin where we left off. Let's begin at the first video of 2024 that I made. And that video was talking about how Cat Williams broke the internet. Compared to what's going on with Cat Williams and, him calling out Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer for stealing jokes or for being compromised, being that the only reason they are so successful, meaning Kevin Hart, Luda, for being so successful, is because they were compromised, meaning that, they had to do some strange things, wear a dress, do some strange things, allegedly. Now, most of us in the conspiracy circles, where this is old news, but I guess, Cat Williams had to say it for it to, I guess, set in their brain or whatever. And this year has been, so much has gone on this year. It's crazy. And everything. Well, let's just do a general recap. A lot is going on. Let's talk about P. Diddy. P. Diddy in jail. P. Diddy went to jail. And he's been in jail. I think he went in September or when was it? October maybe? September maybe? And he's still in jail. And they have him on charges of being accused of sex trafficking. What else? Racketeering. And some other charges. He's been denied bail like 3 times. 2 or 3 times. Maybe 4. And Cat called it out. He said, you gotta tell Diddy no. So, Cat knew about the parties, and he said 2024 was a year that everybody's going to be exposed. And there are certain things that are still unfolding, but I'm not going to mention those because we already have enough. The plate of 2024 is already full, right? So, we got the Diddy, and we have Trump being assassinated, attempted assassination. He got shot in the head during one of his rallies. Then we have this. Hey. That's not to be played on. Oh boy. Anyways. What was I? Yeah, so Trump got shot in the head. And he survived miraculously. And he didn't shy away after getting shot. He went down and he got up and said, fight. I said, G. And obviously say Trump won the election. Well, let me rewind. Surprisingly, he won the election because again, I thought they were going to steal this one like they stole the last one, steal our votes. But I guess they didn't steal our votes this time, so he won. And AI, woo, AI is getting better, faster, cheaper, and it started out with ChatGPT, but now they have Gemini from Google, and they have DeepSeek from China, all competing. So when in AI, it is what it does is it's trained on large language models, and it's also trained on how to code, meaning computer code like JavaScript, Java, Python, and it can code, and it can help coders, and being that it can help coders, people who aren't good coders can use AI to improve their code, which is initially what this video is going to be about, but I'm like, it's December 30th, and I need to recap the year. So I may make that AI video later, right? It might include some AI, maybe, I don't know. But so on top of AI, being that programming is getting easier, cheaper, this is pushing forward the barriers, the potential barriers that there were before. What does that mean? Well, now a website can be created just like that. I mean, AI can make a beautiful website with an image, and it can turn it into a web layout with buttons and designs and backgrounds in like a second. And just by having instructions and a link to a picture that you want on the website, or multiple pictures on the website, it takes that and makes it into a beautiful website. It also takes like an image, a picture of a menu, like a restaurant has a menu. If they have a menu, they can take that out and put that into an interactive website for the restaurant. So being that these websites are created like that, that means that they're probably going to lose a lot of value, meaning people that used to be in web design and web page design and things like that, it's really not needed per se, because you have AI who can do it just like that. And the thing about it, you have different options, because when ChatGPT went down, I jumped from ChatGPT to Gemini, Google Gemini, and it provided what I needed. So it's not like ChatGPT is the only one in the game. And this is what competition does. This is why competition is important. This is why we should abolish the Federal Reserve, because they have a monopoly. But that's a totally different subject. But I still wanted to touch on it and mention it, because with AI, we don't need a central bank. Okay? But let's keep on moving. Well, we don't need a central bank, a private central bank that controls the United States, right? That has a monopoly. If you want a bank, let the banks compete, but one bank. Excuse me. One bank rules them. And next, let's talk about these humanoid robots. Now, we all remember what was the name of that thing? Boston Dynamics, where it had the robot connected to the string, and it would do backflips, and then eventually it detached itself from the string, or from the cord. I keep saying string. Cord. So I don't know if it was a power cord or informational cord or what type of cord, but eventually it detached and separated, and it no longer has. I think it has a battery pack. But we have Tesla that has the humanoids. We have Chinese company that have the humanoid bots, and the bots, the droids, are able to do things like run, open doors, cook, and again, this is just the beginning of it. But with the way that information is being, the internet kind of centralized information, and these AI models they figured out a way how to train bots and systems on understanding the language from us humans that we typed into the internet and that we put on the internet. So basically these AI models, they like sites like Quora, sites like Stack Overflow, they've learned to mine that data and learn to utilize the answer. So for the information, I'm just talking about the information that these AI models are using. So let's say if I type in here, let's go back, pretend this is like 2 or 3 years ago, and I type in to Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow is like a website where programmers go to ask questions. So I might type in there how to create this type of code that would do XYZ. And then somebody else, a coder, would come and say, well, if you want to do XYZ, you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to do it, accomplish it. And so the AI goes in there, it's trained to go in there and say, oh, okay, so this is how I solve the problem. And the AI is able to take that information that they learned and go and write its own program. So that is transforming the whole game, right? Information is being utilized by language models that are able to push everything forward. When I say everything, technology forward. And we have these humanoid bots that are able to walk, talk, listen, search the internet, and in 2025 is going to be crazy. Like crazy. Like these bots are going to be working at gas stations 24/7, restaurants 24/7. It's going to be, everything's going to be open 24/7 because of these bots. Because why would they close? If you have a store that's making money, why would you close? Right? And you don't have to pay the workers. You either purchase the bots or rent the bots, and they cook and they clean and they do everything. Either in 2025 they're probably going to do things probably like 25% or 50% of what humans can do, but later in the game, once these humanoids and droids start learning rapidly, and once they start getting upgraded programs and systems, and instead of them being able to mop a floor in 20 minutes, probably going to be able to mop the floor in like 4 minutes, right? It's just repetitive tasks that these bots are going to get better at just over time. They just need practice, and then they'll get better. And especially with so much information, because if a company has one, like let's say 20 bots, and they're all at different restaurants, but they're all uploading their experience to the same network, every bot is going to learn from other bots. So if one place has a 2-handled mop and the other one has a 3-handled, just example, a 3-handled mop, the bot is going to learn how to use both in a matter of an hour. So 2025 is going to be crazy in that arena. I watched Google's CEO. I'm sorry, not Google CEO. Microsoft CEO say that or predict that applications like Excel and most applications are going to be null and void because AI is able. The application is basically just a database, right? A database with tables and numbers, and the application would need to go and read the specific numbers and provide some sort of information or transform those numbers maybe into graphs, maybe into charts, maybe into predictions. That's all the applications are. So being that AI is able to do this, they just need to know where to get the information from, and then they can do whatever with it. And we are going, like, I've been using ChatGPT and all these other I don't know which AI platforms to code, to generate reports, to generate nearly everything. And I mean, I don't need to have any applications. All I need to do is tell it, either upload the information myself and let it compute it, or tell it where to get the information from and it'll do it for me. So 2025 is going to be crazy, and it's just something to look forward to. The price of these humanoid robots right now are like $12,000, and that's just a basic model. It walks, and you basically have to program it to tell it what to do. And I mean, once the price start coming down and these humanoids start becoming more popular in homes, because these humanoids are going to be like computers. Everybody has a computer. Everybody's going to have a humanoid. Everybody's going to be able to tell the humanoid fold the clothes, do laundry, you know, cook, maybe even drive the car. I don't see why it would not drive a car. Go pick up groceries. Why not? But here's the thing. Eventually, these humanoids are going to have more human-like features. What am I talking about? I'm talking about they're going to have female and male humanoids, if you get my drift. So you're going to have these humanoids. Some women are probably going to be ordering Mandingo humanoids to, or might get an attachment, so, and once that happens, the next step is basically it could be leading towards extinction, right? Because if you have this human bot, and this is just the beginning, right? These things look like straight metal right now, but eventually they are going to look more and more like humans. They're going to start having faces. They're going to start having, again, male and female features. So they're probably going to get more attractive. That's what I'm saying. And it's just, how is this technology going to be used? Is it going to be used to follow the Bible, meaning be fruitful and multiply? If humans have more time, what are they going to do? They're going to go and play with robots? Or are they going to go out and spend time with other humans and have babies? I don't know, because right now the population is on the decline, and this AI and these humanoids, I don't think that's going to give a incentive for people who already don't have kids, probably don't even really want them. I don't know. Well, I mean, why wouldn't they? Like, if you have a bot to do everything, you have time. Why not raise kids? You know. But we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be very interesting. I think I gave you all my prediction for 2025 that you're gonna find these humanoid bots in restaurants, gas stations, and as the price goes down, the more they are going to be in our homes. Who knows? Maybe next year I'll have my own humanoid bot. And let's see. Let's see. But thank you for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Talk with you later. Peace.